Assalamu alaikum and hi everyone. Today we are going to learn how to perform cardiac ultrasound and get 4 basic views, which consists of parasternal long axis, parasternal short axis, apical 4-chamber, and subcostal view. The first step that we need to do is get the correct probe. So for the cardiac ultrasound, we use the phase area probe or cardiac probe. Make sure you need to have a correct orientation. The probe marker by default usually opposite to the screen marker. We can do cardiac ultrasound in supine position or in left lateral position. Today, we're going to perform in supine position. Let's start. The first view that we need to see is the parasternal long axis view. How to get the parasternal long axis view? Put the probe at the second intercostal space at the left parasternal edge and make sure the probe marker towards the right shoulder. From this point, you need to slide down slowly until you get the 4 structures, which is the optimum view for parasternal long axis. The structures include right ventricle, the aortic root, the left ventricle and left ventricle, and also the descending aorta. The next view is the parasternal short axis. What you need to do, just rotate the probe clockwise and make sure the marker toward the left shoulder. From this point, you need to tilt down a little bit the probe to get the papillary muscle. The optimal view for this parasternal short axis view is the rounded LV and also the crescent shape of right ventricle. The third view, you need to slide the probe. For those who experience, you just slide down the probe until the nipple area, or you might palpate the apex bead, basically at the 4th intercostal space mid-clavicular line. So for the apical 4-chamber view, you need to see the 4 structure, which include the left ventricle, left atrium, right ventricle, and right atrium. The optimal view for apical 4-chamber, you must have a straight septum and the bullet shape of the LV. You might need to adjust the depth, but basically the depth should be 15 centimeter, and you need to see all 4 chambers within that depth. So the last view is the subcostal view. You may start at the epigastric area. Okay. You just need to slide up slowly and make sure the probe toward the left shoulder. And of course, for this view, you need to increase the depth. So the subcostal view, you just slide up slowly and you will see the 4 structure, which include the right ventricle, right atrium, left ventricle, and the left atrium. The landmark here is the liver, which is next to the right ventricle. I think that's all for cardiac ultrasound. You need to see all 4 chambers. Now, your turn.